So hey friends, I was playing with the light over here. I don't know if I should turn on the light or we should just do without the lighting. I think I like it without the lighting. Yeah. So if you're new here, my name is Millie, and if you're my returning subscriber, hey, guys, I really appreciate you, my die-hard followers. But I also would like to say sometimes I notice some of you like are absent, and I know like people are busy and everything. But sometimes I worry. And yeah, if you are out there and you have not just had time to watch my videos, please let me know so I am not here worrying about you. Kemi from USA. I haven't seen you commenting on my videos. You always used to be the first person on my videos and haven't seen you in a long time. But unless I said something that you didn't like and you unfollowed, I don't know. But if you're there and you're okay, just leave a comment. And yeah, and another person, Atenyi from Finland. I haven't seen you either, but I know people are really busy. So but anyways, let's get to the video, and here are some of the things I am not going to be buying in the year 2026. The first thing I'm not going to be buying is bags. I have so many bags, and I always end up carrying the same bag. I got a recent black bag, and this bag is very practical when I'm going out and about. I like to take it because I can have my cameras in there, so I don't need any more bags. I have so many bags, and if I think I would like to have a dark brown bag, but if I buy a bag, I'm going to sell one of the bags I have to replace it for a brown bag. But I don't feel like I have the need to buy any more bags. I've been looking some nice bags here during Black Friday, and I don't need like a bag. I am a nurse. I'm always in uniform, and I don't know when I'll have time to carry these bags. I'm actually going to be selling a lot of my bags, so I am not buying any bags. If I need a bag, then I would have to wish that for my birthday or maybe Christmas gift. But I'm not going out to buy a bag for myself. Another thing I'm not buying is jeans. I have enough jeans for the rest of my life. And I have all kind of jeans, like tight, straight, high-waisted, and all types of colors. And because I put on weight now, these days I don't even wear the jeans. I have a few jeans I wear, but I have so many jeans that I don't wear, and I don't need to go. I am not going to buy bigger clothes. I'm going to try to keep the weight I have, or maybe to lose a little bit more weight, but I'm not going to go buy more jeans in bigger sizes. So jeans, I have enough jeans for the rest of my life. And number 3 is makeup. Yes, I used to buy a lot of makeup. I used to have like different kind of foundations, like maybe 5 different kind of foundations. I don't need that. I have the foundations I love. I have my favorite foundations, and I'm going to use that as long as they make this foundation. It's the one I'm wearing today. It's from Lancome Ideal. As long as they're making that foundation, I don't need to buy any more foundation. And eyeshadows and stuff like that, I used to have like 20 different colors, like to match everything. Now I just have 1 or 2. The old ones I have, I'm not going to throw them out. Well, if I declutter, I might throw some out, but I'm going to keep the ones I have and use that, but I'm not going to be buying any more eyeshadows and everything. I use some neutral, and I have a few like with colors, but I used to have like purple, yellow, like all kinds of colors. No, I don't need that. And for example, also lipstick. I have the lipsticks I need, I have the lip pencils that work. If it's not broken, don't fix it. I have this lip pencils. I made a video about some of my favorite things. Those lip pencils I love. The lipsticks I love. And I have the lipstick, like for example, the lipstick I'm wearing today. This lipstick can go with almost a lot of different kind of things. So I'm not going to be buying any makeup. Another thing, I'm not going to be trying out beauty products. I'm using the products I have been always using, and they're working, and I'm not going to be trying out products like the advertising, like they're going to stop wrinkles and stuff like that. I use Clarins. I've been using that forever, because sometimes you have a tendency of like, oh, somebody said this works, I'm going to try it. No, I'm just going to use the products I have, and I'm going to try to keep it very minimal, because sometimes I feel like I do a lot. Like I wash my face, and then I spray it with a little bit of spray, and then I put on serum. I want to keep it so minimalistic, and I'm just going to use the products that I already have, and I'm not going to try out any other products. For my body, I use the Clarins body butter, and maybe sometimes I mix my own shea butter. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm not going to be trying out anything different. I think we're number 4 is kitchen gadgets. Yes, kitchen gadgets. We have so many kitchen gadgets. We bought this machine that for cutting, for doing different things. We have never used it. We bought it, we packed it away, and we have never used it. And I think there's this one popular gadget that was last year, and I think the year before. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. This like helps you cook quickly, like you can put in meat. I think it has been getting a lot of hype, and we even talked about buying it, but I said to no, we're going to buy that thing, and then we're not going to use it. So we did not get that thing. All these trending products, no, we're not going to buy them. And the only thing we might buy, like I want to remove plastic from the kitchen and replace it with glass and wood and stuff like that, but no gadgets. We don't we don't even we have a coffee machine, but we never use even to have a coffee machine. But for our guests, now we bought a coffee machine, but it's a very simple coffee machine. There's no reason to have an expensive coffee machine when it's just the two of us. I don't drink a lot of coffee, and I think if we have that coffee machine, my husband might end up drinking a lot of coffee. So no kitchen gadgets for us. The next thing, I think we're on number 5, is books. Yes, I have so many books I haven't read. I don't need to add on more. I need to read the books I have. I'm not buying any more books. And my daughter also started reading now, and I can borrow some of her books. She has very good choice of books. She has already borrowed me 2 books, and I love the choices she has. So I don't need any more books. I have like so many books. I just have to read those books, and if I read all of them, then I can buy more books, or I can just borrow from my daughter, or I can even go to the library. I can also go look at pre-loved books. But I'm not going to be out in the shops buying new books. It's not necessary, because I have enough. And now we're on number 6. One more thing I'm not going to be buying is seasonal decorations. Like, I think I've never done that, but sometimes when it has been Christmas, I was going all in and buying, and every time you buy like Christmas decorations, you have to find space to keep these things. And I think the whole thing of buying, it means it's going to create more clutter. If you're the kind of person who buys and not get rid of things, you're creating more clutter, you're creating more space, because you're going to need a place to put all these things. We already have a few boxes of our Christmas gifts. I packed them in very nicely, and I'm just going to be using those. Yesterday we went out and bought a tree. I wanted something to put in the front. I had seen our neighbors, they had it, and then I said, we could get that, and we got that. That's the only thing we are getting for this Christmas, and nothing else. I'll get things from nature. I'll go pick some moss and stuff like that in nature and use that. But I'm not buying any more seasonal decorations like Halloween and stuff like that, and Easter, like Easter decorations. No, I'm not gonna do that. And we have never been the kind of people who do that. But maybe for Lily's sake, we might decorate a little bit for Easter if she's here. But otherwise, no. And another thing I am not going to be buying is cooking books. Yes, I had bought some cooking books, but likely most of the cooking books I got them pre-loved, but still that is a money you don't need to spend. I bought them at a thrift store, and I like opening books when I'm cooking, because you get inspiration. You look at the pictures, it gives you inspiration to do exactly what is in the book, but also it gives you inspiration maybe to twist the recipe and then make it your own. But I don't need that, because we can get all these things online, and there's no reason. Again, if I have these books, I need to have space for them, and I don't want to. I think my thing is decluttering, and I think I've been talking about decluttering a lot here, and honestly, to be honest, it's not going so well. It's not going so well. I think the outside, I've been decluttering the outside. I've thrown out a lot of pots, But I think my biggest thing for the next year is decluttering. Yeah, because Yan and I, we are not so young and we don't need all of these things. So I need to be decluttering, and I'm not going to be buying cookbooks. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is cheap jewel. Yes, I'm the kind of person, I like colorful earrings and stuff like that, and I used to wear a lot of things from H&M, and I never liked to wear like real gold and stuff like that because I was always afraid of losing it. But I have enough earrings and stuff like that. And guys, like for example, these ones, I got them the other day, but I got them from the thrift store, so they're probably not cheap, but if I find something I like, I'm going to have to get rid of something. But I think it's all about not spending money on stuff like that, because how many earrings can you have? But I love earrings. I like looking good. So I'm going to give myself a small budget. But also, if I buy something, I get rid of something. So no cheap jewels, no cheap earrings, no, I have I have enough. I have enough to use. If I want really a nice neck, if I want, I don't need necklace. I have enough necklaces. If I have need some nice earrings, then I will have to save up and go for like real gold and stuff like that. But I do have enough jewel. Another thing I'm not going to be buying in the new year is excessive plants. If you have been here for a minute, you know I'm a plant mama. I love plants. If Jan was here hearing me saying that, he'll be laughing because he doesn't believe me. But yes, I really cut out on buying plants because I think I realized it takes a lot of time to care for plants. If you want your plants to look good, it takes a lot of time, and I have learned some new hobbies I would like to spend more time on than taking care of plants. I love the feeling they bring into the home, and it's it's a cheap way of decorating. But if one plant gets sick, it can infect the other plants, and then they die, and money out of the window. And I used to buy also like exotic plants. I really stopped that. Now I buy plants I know that they're easy to care for. Because I want to spend my time and money on different things than plants. On the outside, also like it's a lot of work during the summertime. If we go away for vacation a week or two, we need to find somebody to care for the plants and stuff like that. And I don't want that. So a lot of the plants outside, I'm going to put them in the soil and have just a few plants in the pots. Not buying plants. I think again I'm going to give myself a small budget for plant, but I don't need more plants. Plants means also you need space, and plants, they can, if you don't organize the plants very well, they can also declutter the home. I have moved a lot of plants over here because my granddaughter was here last time, and they are coming for Christmas, and she thinks this is interesting. So I have put all the plants here, and well, I'm going to be having a grandchild who's going to be coming here 1, 2, 3 before she learns that she should not touch things. It will be a problem. So I'm trying to not have so many plants so I can move the plants where she cannot reach them. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is notebooks. Yes, guys, I am addicted to buying notebooks, and I always buy notebooks. And I think like sometimes people, we buy notebooks thinking they're going to change our lives. We buy calendars, we buy notebooks, and then we think, oh, I'm going to journal, I'm going to do this and that. I already have journals I journal in. Some are halfway finished, and I have so many notebooks. I love buying notebooks. Same way I love buying plants. I love the feeling of touching paper and stuff like that. I like the feeling of writing on paper, but I have enough notebooks, and I'm not going to be buying any more notebooks. I need to use the notebooks I have. I need to give away some of the notebooks I have to some people, and use the things I have. Notebooks, I have to beat myself if I buy another notebook. So no more notebooks for me. Training products, no. But I think I'm very good at not buying training products. I think I stopped a long time ago. I don't buy training products. I've seen these trousers, balloon trousers. I think they're very, very trendy. I looked at that. They look nice on some people. I am not buying those kind of things. So training products, no. I only buy classic things that I know I can use again and again. I hate the fact that, for example, I've seen these sports shoes, these ones like, they have gone away from making like feminine shoes, and these are like big, look like, I don't know, like elephant shoes. And some people, they say they're very comfortable, but I also feel like it's a trend. At some point, the trend is going to be over and then you're going to have these gigantic shoes lying around. No, I don't buy trendy things, and I am not going to be doing that in the new year. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is clothes. I think I've done very good this year. I think I've bought some clothes, but I've not spent so much money on buying clothes. I think I'm going to give myself a budget of maximum 12 pieces for a year. That means maybe a piece a month, but that includes like everything, if a dress or underwear or shirt or everything. It's going to include that. So I think I want to be realistic and say, oh, I'm not going to be buying clothes. I want to be realistic. I'm going to do a big declutter in my clothes, but then I'm gonna give myself like at least 12 pieces. That includes everything. So each month I have a piece. Maybe I won't be spending money. Maybe I'll even buy less, but we'll see. But I want to be realistic and not tell myself I'm not going to buy clothes, because I love fashion. But I think if I buy something, I have to get rid of something. I think that's going to be my philosophy. If I buy a dress or something, I have to get rid of another dress. So I think I've gone down so much on buying clothes. I want to use what I have. I'm really trying to use the things I already have in my wardrobe. And I have really some nice clothes, just because some of them are not fitting me. So I'm trying to get back in shape so I can fit my clothes, so I don't go out and buy more clothes. So yeah. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is camera gear. I have enough. I am a YouTuber and I do like taking photos. Most of all, I like doing videos, but I can do that with my iPhone. And I have this camera I'm filming on, which is a DJI Osmo 3, a very good camera. I think everybody who wants to do YouTuber, I really suggest you get this camera. It's handy, it's easy to learn. You don't have I have a bigger camera. I have a Sony 7 IV, and I have not even taken time to learn that camera. Yeah, I feel like I want to sell it again, and then I get a smaller camera instead. But I think I might just keep it. But I don't need any more gadgets. I have all the gadgets I need. I have the microphone I need. I have my iPhone. I don't need, and the bigger cameras, they're heavy. When I'm going traveling, I cannot take that big old camera with me. I always take this small camera. So it's a waste. You can only use it at home. But I like the picture it gives when I'm filming. Actually, I think during winter time I should start using it for filming videos. It gives a very nice picture. But I like the DJI, why it's the one I'm filming on. Very easy to learn. Anybody can learn the DJI camera. Another thing, I think I'm going to do the unnecessary thrifting. I love thrifting, and I told my husband to love thrifting. Every time I say, oh, there's a thrift store, he's like, oh, we can go in there. And we do find a lot of nice things, but I think when you go in the thrift stores also, you end up buying things that you did not need. Just because something is used, just because something is cheap, doesn't mean you should buy it. It's a money you're spending, and it's clutter you're going to create it by bringing more stuff into the house. So I am not going to be doing a lot of thrifting, but I also I wanted to start an internet shop or Instagram shop or whatever to sell some of my things. So I'm going to do that. If I start selling some of my things online and they're going, then I can give myself permission to buy just for selling, but not to buy just for me. So I'm not going to do a lot of thrifting. And guys, you call me out. You're going to see me here saying, oh, I thrifted this one. Just call me out if you see me doing that in 2026. All right. I think something else that I've been spending a lot of money, and Jan knows that, is yarn. Started knitting. I got obsessed with knitting, and as many knitters say, buying yarn is almost a hobby itself. You go out in the shops and you see these beautiful colors, and you just buy. So I bought a lot of random yarn, and sometimes I'll buy 3, maybe 4. I can't use it for anything. And all the time I was buying in the beginning, just, I'm going to make a scarf. How many scarves can I make? I have a lot. So I'm going to try. If I buy yarn, I'm going to see okay, I have 5 pieces of yarn at home. I want to make a sweater. So how many do I need to make a sweater? Then I'll buy the number of yarn I need. But I'm not going to be going in the shop and I say, wow, I love this pink color. Let me just get 3 of these. I have so many of that, and it's such a waste of money. So I'm not going to be buying yarn, and oh, that's gonna be so hard because I love going in the shops and looking at all these colors, and yeah, that's very very good. It's very very hard. But a lot of knitters know, guys. If you're a knitter and you're here, please let me know if you're like that. Also, you feel like shopping for yarn is almost like a hobby by itself, And sometimes you go in the shop and you see the colors and you cannot stop yourself. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is vases, guys. I have so many vases. I have so many vases, and I have beautiful vases, and I'm always like lucky to find beautiful vases in these second-hand shops. But I saw an article also today. They were saying like how these second-hand shops, how these thrift stores, they have become expensive. We have a thrift store just close to me. When my husband and I moved here, there never used to be people, and it's big, but there never used to be people in this thrift store. It was always empty. I used to find a lot of things. Oh my God. I bought one time a leather skirt for 75 kronas. Wow. But now the prices have gone so high. So buying things there is not actually cheap. It's almost like you can just go and buy things on sale. So vases, flower vases. I have so many flower vases. Oh my Lord. I need to sell some of them. I am not going to buy any more vases. I'll tell Lian to give me a if I buy another vase, oh my God, Jan, he's going to be after me, guys. You should be also after me. If you see me buying a vase, maybe I'll just hide it. No, I am not going to be buying any more vases because I have enough vases. Yes. Another thing I'm not going to be buying is plant containers, both for inside and outside, because I'm not going to be buying any more plants. I'm not going to be buying plants. I don't need any more plant containers. I'm actually trying to sell some of them and give some away for charity, or put them away to that recycling center. Some people can go and get them. And from the outside, I've already been throwing a lot of plastic containers. I need a few, guys. It just brings so much clutter, and I hate clutter, and especially outside, people can see this clutter. Our fence is still short, so when I have all this clutter, people can see it. I don't need that clutter in my life. So plant containers, I am not going to be buying plant containers. Normally when I buy plant containers, I like to buy them in sets, and I have some of these that broke. So if I'm going to buy them, I'm going to be buying another plant container to match the one that's remaining, But because I don't like having many different kind of colors and stuff like that. But otherwise, no plant containers. I have enough. Yes, another thing is pillowcases. I have many pillowcases. How many times can you change pillowcases? So I have enough pillowcases, and not buying any more pillowcases. You can actually I can take the pillowcases I have here in the windows, take them on the sofa, and bring the ones in the sofa and put them here, and it already looks different. But not even that. I already have so many pillowcases, and the pillowcase covers, not just the pillowcase, but the covers, the ones those are the ones I always buy. I have so many. I have enough. I don't need any more. God help me. I don't need any more pillowcases. These are some of the things I'm going to be saving on. And just like somebody who is addicted to anything else, alcohol, whatever, when you're used to these things, you might relapse. But I think I need to hold myself accountable. Yeah, I know, for example, pillows. I said last year I wasn't going to buy pillows. This year I never bought any pillows. And blankets, these blankets I throw around the house. I have not bought any more of those. So I did very well. Actually, I don't even think I bought a lot of clothes. I have bought a few clothes when like for my birthday, and actually for my birthday I wore something used, and then I got this dress. I was going to my neighbor's 40th birthday. I got this, but I paid only 79 Danish krona, and I love the color. It went down from like 300, 400 to 79 Danish krona. So I got that. So I'll probably be buying if I'm going for a big occasion, but still I'm going to look on what I have. And I'm that kind of person. I'm not afraid of wearing repeating the same clothes. So guys, what are you going to be saving on? What are you not going to be buying? Leave in the comments to inspire me and to inspire everybody else on this channel. So I hope you enjoy this video. The new year is coming soon, and yeah, let's get ready for it. So hope you enjoy the video. I hope you like it. Share, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Right? Mwah.